Today I fucked up by stalking my partner on social media. I, 20F, have been with my partner, 22M, for a year. I know it's not been long, but in that time we have lived together for almost all of it. I had a difficult situation with where I stayed and he was trying to move out too, so we spent almost every day together and stayed at each other's houses until I eventually moved in with him. Now this started circling around February time. I had said there's a cool way to view your Instagram activity and wanted to show him not thinking anything bad or suspicious in the slightest. However, he started acting weird and declining. Long story short, I found out he was stalking his ex. After the initial shock I thought, well, let's be honest, we all have snooped. Maybe a month or two later I was taking a selfie on his Snapchat and noticed some girl's name I never heard before. I hand him the phone back and start jokingly asking if there's anything he wants to telephone me. And that's how I found out his ex has been in contact with him for roughly a week. Now this was a different ex, but that's quite an inconvenience. He didn't bother mentioning it. We had a talk, I stated my boundary clearly, and that was that. As far as I'm aware, she hasn't contacted him. Well, it just feels like one thing after another. We have finally moved out. I'm going through my bank, trying to set everything up, and I remember we had created a spreadsheet day before breaking down our finances and bills, etc. I loaded up his computer. Now to avoid confusion, I have been on his computer before for Netflix and stuff. It was never a issue. I try searching for the spreadsheet but genuinely cannot find it. I'm looking through the files and find one called Pictures. I thought all his cute baby photos will be there and his pets too. I start looking through them, seeing him younger, some family and work photos. I scroll down and I'm met with screenshots of naked girls, one of them being his friend. Her photo was only of her shoulder and face with no bra on. Looked more like use your imagination kinda thing, and among them many photos of his ex naked. None of them were taken since we started dating, and I understand there was a past before us. We spoke about it. He said he had feelings for his friend way before we met, and they had talked about it and decided to stay friends. He deleted all the pictures. This is the part one, think I'm the asshole. I have a eating disorder and things that have happened in our relationship, some because of him, some not, that have made me quite insecure about my body. The girls he had pictures of and his exes were very skinny, and I'm more towards the chubby side. I am healthy, but at some point I stopped being confident in myself. This has made me be more cautious, convincing myself he's just with me because it's easier. Today I went through his profile on Twitter and noticed he recently followed a OnFans account, and quite a lot of his following on Instagram too is girls who make OnFan content. I don't know what to think. We've spoken about it before and he must think I don't notice it. He's honestly a really good guy. He has done a lot for me and I can tell he truly cares about me. I don't think he would ever cheat on me. I don't even think he speaks to other women. He's reassured me so many times. I've made mean comments about his behavior and even went through his social media before. I just feel like I've made my boundary clear and it's been broken so many times. Too long, did not read. Today I fucked up by looking through partners' things and now feeling like shit. Edit. Okay, just to clarify, haha. I wasn't snooping at the time I was on his computer. I could use it, never was a problem. I didn't have any reason to be snooping at the time. I'm not lying. I was curious. There would be family pictures, maybe cute pictures of him growing up and pictures of his cats. And majority of them were. It'd be fine if it was a photo album though, right? But a folder is off limit? Y'all weird for assuming that. I'm looking through the files and find one called Pictures. I thought all his cute baby photos will be there and his pets too. Lol, sure. You don't think he speaks to other women, even though you caught him speaking to another woman? This relationship sounds toxic AF. You definitely have broken the trust with your boyfriend by consistently snooping in his private life, and he's definitely broken the trust with you by not respecting your clearly stated boundaries. Edit. To add, no one should keep pics from their exes to begin with, but definitely when in another relationship. That's prime scumbag behavior. Double edit. Seems to be some confusion here and I realize I should have been more clear. Pictures of your ex are one thing, nudes from your ex are another. If you're keeping nudes from your ex and you're in a long-term relationship with someone else, you might be a scumbag. You did not open that folder of pictures thinking it was innocent, come on now. Today I fucked up by not knowing I have curly hair for my whole life. So this is more of a today I learned I have been feeing up every day for the past 30-odd years. My whole life no parent or hairdresser ever said anything about my hair type. They just treated it like every other hair and styled it in whatever way was currently trendy, straight or blow wave. Well, I finally started questioning my hair type, as since I did the greatest shave last year I found my hair can be quite curly after washing it. Found a new, more experienced hairdresser who confirmed my suspicions that yes, I do in fact have curly hair. This means that for 30 years my curly hair has been brushed daily and treated like any other hair type, which is a huge no-no. It is no wonder my hair is so damaged and has been falling out so much. I feel like such an idiot. Too long did not read. Found out after more than 30 years my hair is curly. I'd be curious in seeing pictures before and after now that you know how to style it to bring out the curls. Not necessarily true. My hair was always difficult to make curly or work to make straight. A few years ago I got my hair chopped off and it was curly for months, but as it grew it decided to be wavy, straight. My hairdresser is shocked. Haha, I completely get this. I thought I had the worst hair ever and I was the only one with my hair type because I never see anyone else going around with a cloud of frizz on their head. It was only until I stopped dry brushing that I realized, oh, I meant to do this. No wonder I'd never seen it before. No one had told me not to brush my hair or blow dry because that's what everyone else did. This happened to me too. Pretty much the exact same story. It's insane how one can go for so long without knowing what their hair type is.